हेलो। अगर आप मेरी वीडियो पहली बार देख रहे हैं तो मैं हूँ कृति और मैं इस चैनल के माध्यम से मैनेजमेंट से रिलेटेड इंसाइट्स और एमसीक्यूज प्रोवाइड करती हूँ। इस वीडियो में मैं डिसीजन मेकिंग एंड ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल स्ट्रक्चर इन मैनेजमेंट पर डिस्कशन करूँगी। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द लेटेस्ट अपडेट और नोटिफिकेशन फ्रॉम यूजीसी। ऑनलाइन रजिस्ट्रेशन एंड एप्लीकेशन फॉर्म की सबमिशन स्टार्ट हो चुकी है 2 फेब से और लास्ट डेट है 2 मार्च। आई सजेस्ट डोंट वेट फॉर द लास्ट डेट, डू द रजिस्ट्रेशन एंड सबमिशन एज सून एज पॉसिबल। ऑनलाइन फ़ी की जो लास्ट डेट ऑफ सबमिशन है वो है 3rd of March एंड येस, दिस इज़ द लास्ट डेट। इसलिए कोशिश करें कि आप पहले ही सबमिट कर दें, बिकॉज मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम लास्ट डेट के दिन इंटरनेट इश्यूज बढ़ जाती हैं और फिर प्रॉब्लम्स होने लगती हैं। नेक्स्ट इज करेक्शन डेट विच इज़ फ्रॉम 5th of March to 9th March and the exam dates are from 2nd of May to 17th May. Now let's start our discussion on concepts of decision making. Decision making is one of the important step in the function of management. ये जो वर्ड है डिसीडो या डिसीजो, ये डिराइव हुई है एक लैटिन वर्ड से जिसका मतलब है कटिंग ऑफ। जो डिजायरेबल या इम्पॉर्टेंट नहीं है वी कट दैट ऑफ एंड एज अ रिजल्ट वी गेट द बेस्ट आउटकम। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, व्हेन एन इंटरव्यू इज कंडक्टेड और शेड्यूल्ड, जो इंटरव्यूअर है वो डिसीजन मेकर है और वो डिसीजन लेने के लिए सुटेबल कैंडिडेट्स को सेलेक्ट करने के लिए वो रेस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स या कैंडिडेट्स को एलिमिनेट कर देते हैं एंड देन दे गेट द suitable or desirable candidate for that position. Many thinkers have quoted the term decision making in their ways, such as P.F. Drucker said, "Whatever a manager does, he does through making decisions." George R. Terry have said that decision making is the selection based on some criteria from 2 or more possible alternatives, while R.C. Davis said that decision making is an intellectual process which involves selection of one course of action out of many or several alternatives. Next is steps of decision making. First is to identify the decision. In this, we will know कि हमें decision किस चीज़ के लिए लेनी है। For example, we have to board a train, ये decision है। We need to fill an open position, this is a decision. Next, हमें ट्रेन बोर्ड करनी है या ओपन पोजीशन फिल करनी है, we need to know various things. This stage is called gathering of information, which is the next step in decision making. Now, to board a train or to fill the open position, humans pass through various alternatives. और ये जो हमारे पास सारे alternatives है, ये ही हमें इसमें आइडेंटिफाई करनी है और उन्हें वेटेज प्रोवाइड करना है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इन द सेम केस ऑफ बोर्डिंग अ ट्रेन फ्रॉम प्लेस X to Y, few trains will be at night, few in the morning and others at afternoon. And we might be comfortable to board it in the afternoon. So we will give them a higher preference or weightage. Next is choosing among the alternatives and then taking that action. At last comes review कि हमें जो भी डिसीजन लेनी थी या हमने लिया है वो सही है या नहीं। Let's see the types of decisions now. Routine decisions, strategic decisions, program decisions, non-program decisions. कुछ decisions होते हैं जो कि हम एक every steps को follow करके लेते हैं, and there are certain decisions जो बिल्कुल भी unprogrammed way में होती है, and that's are called non-programmed decisions. Irreversible decisions, reversible decisions which can be reversed. Next is individual decisions which we take as an individual for an individual's benefit, and others are group decisions which we take being a member of the group or being a team player of the group for the betterment of the group and that's why it's called group decisions. Next is authoritative decision, consultative decision. You can also refer to this pyramid for a better understanding. Organizational structure. Organizational structure is a framework that reveals the adopted or established pattern of relationships among the constituent parts of the organization. ये एक ऐसी फ्रेमवर्क है जो बताती है about the established pattern of relationship जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में फॉलो किया जाता है. इसकी कई सारी इंपॉर्टेंस है. I have listed few of them. You can go through it, such as enables members to know their responsibility, avoids functional overlapping, क्योंकि हमें पहले से पता है what are the functions and how it has been done, so it avoids the overlapping. Provides sense of clarity. Now we know whom to report, whom to discuss with, whom to tell about the problems. Define organizational relationships. We know who is our reporting manager, who are colleagues, who are our furthermore reporting managers. Helps in coordination and team building. Next is types of organizational structure. Line organizational structure. ये one of the simplest type of organizational structure है जो based है vertical line of responsibility या authority में. इसमें जो डिपेंडेंस है वो सिर्फ की मैनेजर या प्रीसीडिंग पर्सन पे होती है, जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं इस फिगर में. फॉर CEO will be the reporting manager for production manager and marketing manager, and subsequently there is another manager like finance manager or like that. और ये जो प्रोडक्शन मैनेजर है वो रिपोर्टिंग मैनेजर है असिस्टेंट मैनेजर्स के, and they are for the engineers. Like that, marketing manager will be the reporting manager for sales officers, and they are the reporting managers for salespersons. So in this, there is a line of command which is being followed. Next is staff organizational structure. The functional and staff organizational structure are mostly or almost the same. It is the most widely used structure, and activities are grouped according to similar work and functions. इसमें दो elements होती है, line organization and staff organization, as we can see in this figure. As in the functional structure figure, CEO is a reporting manager for different functions, such as function of sales, function of marketing, there can be a function of operations, finance and other functions. And then those functional managers will be the reporting managers of their subordinates. Next is hybrid organizational structure. इसमें कई सारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल डिज़ाइंस यूज़ होती हैं. ये काफ़ी फ्लेक्सिबल होती हैं, इसलिए ये सुटेबल है लार्ज ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए या चेंजिंग ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए. देयर इज़ ऑल्सो अ मैट्रिक्स ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. ये कॉम्बिनेशन होती है फंक्शनल और प्रोडक्ट डिपार्टमेंट की. इसमें यूनिटी ऑफ कमांड को फॉलो नहीं किया जाता है क्योंकि इसमें मल्टीपल रिपोर्टिंग मैनेजर्स होते हैं. इट इज़ वेरी डिसेंट्रलाइज्ड फॉर्म ऑफ रिपोर्टिंग or of the organizational structure. Let's now move towards the vertical and horizontal organizational structure. Vertical structure is a kind of traditional one, whereas horizontal structure is modestly propounded to promote cooperation, framework, and orientation towards customer. Next is virtual organizational structure. This is most prevalent in this recent times. कोविड ने हमें इसकी इम्पोर्टेंस बताई है कि हाउ जस्ट सिटिंग एट योर होम वी कैन वर्क. We can just work without going to the office, without physically meeting to the clients, without physically delivering the work. Now we can deliver the work virtually and it can be done in a very flexible and effective way. Now let's move towards the MCQs. What are the characteristics of program decisions? Complex and risky, low risk and certain, routine and non-complex, uncertain and non-routine. Just write your answer in a notebook. We will discuss it later. Next question is, what does decision means? It was in our third slide, I guess. It means laying off, cutting off, going off, or taking off. Organization establishes relationship between people, work and resources, customer, work and resources, people, work and customer, or customer, work and management. Let's see the answer to these. The answer for 1 will be routine and non-complex. Decision means cutting off, while organization establishes relationship between people, work and resources. Next question is match the following, and this has been asked in year 2014. Functional structure, divisional structure, matrix structure and strategic business unit. You have the options: clarity of project objectives, smooth delegation of authority and responsibility, simple and inexpensive. Just pay attention to the word simple. Ease of fixing accountability. Ease, it can be applied to various organizations, might be the growing ones. So we have to focus on these keywords. Next question is being asked in year 2015. There is an assertion and a reason. Based on that, you have certain options. Assertion saying the organizational structure should follow the organizational strategy. And the reason for this: structure are for achieving the objectives, and objectives are derived from overall strategy. And you have the options. Let's see the answers to these. For fourth, the answer is 3, 4, 1, 2. And for the fifth, it is saying A is correct and R, the reason, is the right explanation of assertion. Next is a question which is being asked in the year 2017. In which of the following situation a product-oriented layout is appropriate? A medical clinic, automated car wash, work center for welding, heat and painting, or a home plumbing repair business. Question number 7. Automated assembly or manufacturing follows which one of the following types of layout? This was being asked in the recent year, which is in 2020. The options are process layout, fixed position layout, product focused layout, and cellular layout. Eighth question. In a formal organization, power is associated with. For sixth, the answer is automated car wash. For seventh, the answer is cellular layout. And for eighth, the power is associated with position. Next is the process of dividing the work and then grouping them into units and subunits for the process of administration is known as. Options are committee, grouping, departmentation, or organizational structure. A reporting relationship in which an employee receives orders from and report to only one supervisor is known as unity of command, unity of direction, unity of authority, centralization. And the answers are departmentation and unity of command, in which a reporting relationship in which an employee receives orders from and reports to only one supervisor. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe so that I can reach to more and more audience. Exam is near, so there might be the people who are looking for management insights and the MCQs. So please share so that it can reach to them. अगर आपको किसी भी तरह की कोई भी डाउट है तो आप कमेंट सेक्शन पर पूछ सकते हैं। Also, since exam is near, we cannot cover all the topics in each and every unit. So from now or from my next video, I will come with important topics in each unit and their relevant MCQs. I just try to put the MCQs in the relevant unit so that you can read and get the insights, and based on that, you can apply to these MCQs. Thank you.